all those things going for me. But I also grew up in segregation, so I learned a lot of lessons that most people don't have to learn.
Snoop Dogg claims he's had a change of heart about Donald Trump. He ain't done nothing wrong to me, he told the Sunday Times. He has done only great things for me.
Some of the countries, except for African countries, for example, they might have been a military personnel in jail. In some of the African countries, there might have been a district.
Kodak Black claims that if Donald Trump asked for it, he would easily give him $1 million. So Kodak Black says he would give Donald Trump $1 million if he asked for it.
These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the white community and over the black community by the white community, and have been made celebrities and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear.
I would like to thank President Trump for prioritizing this issue and for his leadership.
Samuel L. Jackson saw it coming. More black celebrities are going MAGA, and he's not impressed. But here's the thing, this isn't just politics, it's a bigger problem. Because while these celebs might get attention or cash for aligning with MAGA, the people who built their careers, everyday black and marginalized communities, end up paying the consequences. Policies, rhetoric, and social backlash don't hurt celebrities in California. They're protected, but their fans, their communities, that's where the real impact lands. Now, Samuel L. Jackson has never been quiet about politics. He's criticized Trump for years. He's spoken out about race, power, and accountability, and he's always been pretty clear about where he stands. When asked about Trump, Samuel said, "This mother effer is like ruining the planet." And then he added, "If you're not saying anything, then you're complicit." And then more recently, when black celebrities started showing support for Trump, Samuel called them out on their ignorance, saying these people clearly don't know their own history. When I grew up in segregation, I knew which white people didn't want to be bothered with me, and I knew how they felt about me. When I see Trump, I see the same rednecks I saw when I was growing up, who tried to keep me in my place. That's what the Republican Party is to me. They're doing it to young people, gay people. They don't care who you are. If you're not them, you're the enemy. And that's why this whole Nicki Minaj situation is interesting. Nicki recently went full MAGA, and she's now out here publicly praising Trump and calling him the best president ever.
Hello guys, I'm with my favorite president, the best president of all time.
But you know what's the most embarrassing part? MAGA crowd doesn't even like Nicki, and they will never accept her as an equal. They're literally laughing at her and treating her like a token, and it seems she's the only one who's not in on the joke.
And Nicki makes a lot of cash. Not as much as Michael Dell, not quite. Not as much, but that's okay. But Nicki makes
Is this entire situation going all the way over Nicki Minaj's brain and her spidey senses as the whole room just laughed at her and she thinks they're laughing with her?
Nicki literally represents everything MAGA openly hates. She was born in Trinidad and came to the US as an undocumented immigrant. Her whole American success story is built on an immigration system that MAGA wants to destroy. And yet she's now defending Republican immigration policy and pushing that narrative how Trump just wants to protect the borders.
You came to this country when you were little as an immigrant. What are your thoughts on the Trump administration's approach to illegal immigration and deportations?
Well, if I had a business or a home or anything, and someone was there one day when I walked downstairs to cook breakfast or something, I would have them kicked out of my home because I didn't invite them. And this is my private home.
So Nicki would kick people out because they weren't invited? And yet, she herself came to America uninvited. But now that her status is sorted and she got rich off the labor of other immigrants, she wants to kick the ladder under her? This isn't just ignorant, it's straight up evil. But I guess that's the MAGA way. Now, from someone like Samuel L. Jackson's perspective, this isn't just about politics, it's about historical memory. It's about knowing how these systems work and knowing they don't suddenly soften just because a black celebrity shows up. In this moment, Nicki is maybe useful to MAGA, but she is not and never will be embraced by them. From the outside, it looks like Nicki thinks she's choosing power or independence, but in reality, she's aligning with a group that would never fully claim her beyond what she can provide. And that's not just a Nicki Minaj problem. That's the pattern we're seeing over and over again. We've already watched it happen with people like Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, Soulja Boy, Ludacris, even Sexy Red. Just last week, Trump's advisor Alex Bruzewitz celebrated his wedding at Mar-a-Lago, and the list of performers included Nicki, 50 Cent, and Sexy Red. Now the thing is, if these celebrities had always been pro-Trump, no one would be raising an eyebrow. But they all flipped, and now they're doing everything they swore they would never do. Back in 2020, Nicki claimed she would never jump on the Trump bandwagon. When asked about Trump's immigration policy during a Polestar Live conference in 2020, Nicki said, "I don't like that. I get that a lot of people don't like him for obvious reasons, but what stuck with me was the children being taken away from their parents when they came into this country. That really bothered me because I was one of those immigrant children coming to America to flee poverty." But fast forward to now, and Nicki is saying she would kick out those same children fleeing poverty because they weren't invited. And then there's 50 Cent. He previously claimed he turned down $3 million to perform at a Trump rally because he supposedly didn't want to get involved in politics.
Is it true Donald Trump tried to give you money to endorse him one time?
I got a call, but they wanted me to, Sunday.
Oh, they wanted you to come yesterday.
Madison Square Garden?
This week.
Yeah.
They wanted you to
because
pop
they
out
wanted
there?
you to perform Mini Men. They wanted you to perform Mini Men at the RNC too, right?
Yeah, and they still offered me $3 million.
To perform?
At the RNC or this past Sunday?
Huh?
At
No, this past Sunday.
At $3 million.
Mm-hmm.
And then they offered you money for the Republican National Convention too, right?
Mm-hmm.
You turned it
How
down?
much is that?
Yeah, I didn't even go far back. I wasn't talking to them about that kind of stuff. 'Cause I'm afraid of politics, bro. So you understand. I do not like.
You don't like
no part of politics.
No gang bang or politics.
No gang bang, no politics. You know, it's because when you do get involved in it, no matter how you feel, someone passionately disagrees with you.
Oh, so he turned down $3 million from Trump, but now he's performing for a random Trump advisor at Mar-a-Lago? So did they offer more than $3 million this time? And it's the same embarrassing story with Snoop Dogg. Remember back in 2017 when Snoop called out black celebrities who were invited to perform for Trump, calling them Uncle Toms and threatening to put hands on them if they accept?
So ain't nobody gonna perform for Donald Trump, huh? Which one of you jigaboo ass gonna be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm gonna roast the out one of you Uncle Tom ass for doing it. Which one of you gonna do it first? I was the one that performs for himself.
Not only that, but Snoop also made a whole anti-Trump song, and in the music video, he showed a Trump lookalike getting blasted. But fast forward just a few years, and Snoop completely flipped. He even performed at the inaugural Crypto Ball, an event celebrating Trump's inauguration. And this is the moment where we all need to remember Malcolm X's warning. Stop looking at celebrities like revolutionary heroes. They're entertainers first, and just because they're black doesn't mean their choices serve the community.
I just told you a little while ago, these leaders that they call leaders, this included Lena Horne, this included Dick Gregory, and this included comedians, comics, trumpet players, baseball players. Show me in the white community where a comedian is a white leader. Show me in the white community where a singer is a white leader, or a dancer or a trumpet player is a white leader. These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the white community and over the black community by the white community and have been made celebrities and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear.
And this is also what Samuel L. Jackson talked about. He's old enough to know that access doesn't equal acceptance, and visibility doesn't equal protection. And when you zoom out, this starts to look less like independent thought and more like a transaction. So the real question is, why now? Why are we seeing so many black celebrities suddenly comfortable going full MAGA? But let's think about who really benefits and who pays the price for it later. If Nicki Minaj gets canceled, she's still gonna be mega rich and set for life. Same with Snoop, 50 Cent, whoever. They live in gated communities, have private security, the best lawyers money can buy, accountants, managers. If laws change, if social tensions rise, if things get harder, they will be fine. They don't rely on public housing. They're not worried about immigration raids in their neighborhoods. They're not dealing with underfunded schools, over-policed streets, or losing healthcare because of a policy shift. Their money creates a buffer between them and reality. But regular black people don't have that buffer. So when a black celebrity goes full MAGA, they're not the ones paying the price if that movement gains more power. The consequences land on everyday people: immigrants, working class families, marginalized communities, the same communities that helped make these celebrities rich in the first place. The risk is symbolic for the celebrity, but the fallout is very real for everyone else. So instead of trying to figure out what happened to Nicki, you should ask yourself, who benefits and who pays the price? But let me know what you think. Is this just a personal choice or part of a bigger pattern we should all be paying attention to? How do you think black celebrities going MAGA will impact regular people? Drop your thoughts below, and I'll catch you in the next video.